Hello, welcome. I am your host. Yep, I bleed green, red, white, and blue from the city of champs, the city with heart, and the city that breathes sports. Today, I want to just touch on the Bubba Baker possible trade again. I want to touch on the Madden cover, why Jalen Hurts wasn't selected, and Darius Slay sounds off on Chris Sims. Let's get right to it. Sounds off on Chris Sims. Let's get right to it. Well, here you have it. Darius Slay was on his Twitter account today in regards to talking about Chris Sims' comments that he made about Jalen Hurts not being a top flight quarterback per Chris Sims, his ratings. And, Darius Slay backed up his board, which he's supposed to. I'm so proud of him doing that. And this is what we all about here in Philadelphia. We're team first, not me, because the name on the back of the jersey, that represents who you are, but the Eagles organization doesn't use that motto here. We're team first individual players. As you can see, the camaraderie that these guys have, the unity, the brothership, and the fellowship that they have throughout the whole organization. And then he stood up for his man today, and I'm so proud of him for doing such. Darius Slay's a veteran. He understands the nuances of the league, and he's seen that his man got slighted big time. And I'm so glad that he stuck up for him. He said that Chris Sims quoted that he didn't um, think Jalen Hurts was the top flight quarterback in his eyes because he lost a 10-point lead in the Super Bowl. Hey, things happen, but we scored 38 points, 35 points in that game. They just came up a little short. And Slade let it be noted that it was the defensive fault who because of the reason why they didn't win the game. He took out the nerve to say what he said. And it's true. The defense fell a little short that game. The ex defensive coordinator fumbled. He didn't call the right plays at the right time for my eyes. He was half stepping, and that you can't have. So kudos to Darius Slay for sticking up for Jalen Hurts on the behalf of what Chris Sims said. And here's somebody's calling. Hold on, they're gonna have to call me back. But anyway, so with that being said, I give Slay a whole lot of credit for that, for what he's doing and what he said. Now I want to get on this Bubba Baker deal. Bubba Baker trade implements again, and they have here that Bubba Baker deal possibly could be to the Eagles. Again, they just been saying this, bringing this here topic up. Let me take a look at this here. I want to read this off to y'all guys because I think it should be noted. What is the notes that I had here? I got the notes here. I know I got it. Where's it at? Okay, it says here. Here it says, what could a trade between the Eagles and the Cardinals look like? A suggested trade offer with a slight adjustment could be the Philadelphia offers them a 2024 first round pick and safety Kayvon Wallace to Arizona. Now, with that being said, for me, I'm not giving them no first round pick. That's out. That's dead. You can cut the man's head off. They're not getting the first round pick from me. The worst thing I would go with a third round, maybe a second round. No way would I give them a first round pick. It's absolutely out of the realm possibility from my point of view. I would never do that. And on top of that, he wants a new contract. So we trade for him, he's gonna want a new contract. That could be worked out possibly. And how he has ways of making things work in our favor. So that's something that I'm not going to say can't happen or won't happen if the trade was to be imminent and him coming to Philadelphia. But I'm quite sure that would have to be a contingent on Howie's behalf that he's going to have to restructure the contract to fit our needs. And, I don't know what his status is or how firm he's holding on what he wants out of that deal. But, hey, we shall see if it happens. I'm one to say that it's a possibility. I'm not going to just toss it out and say it can't happen because, like I said, we don't know what Howie is up to from minute to minute during the course of his tenure here. Howie has been surprising us with great selection, great signings. So I'm not going to put it past him that he won't get this here deal done. Trust me. And, that's what I got on that there. And this Madden thing here with Josh Allen being on the cover of Madden. I'm glad it's not Jalen. There's the Madden thing's a big jinx. They say guys that go on the Madden cover get injured or whatever goes on with it. I'm not into it like that, but I do know there's been situations where guys that go on the Madden cover have issues during the season, some way, shape, or form. So I'm not overexcited about Jalen not making it. Should he have made it? I don't know. Possibly. Could he have made it? I don't know. Possibly. So, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. And if y'all think Jalen should have been on the cover of the Madden or not, or is y'all okay with Josh Allen being on the cover of the Madden cover this year? So I know it can't be, but so many people that could have won it. Patrick Mahomes, he won it already. Who's else out there that could have possibly won it? And I'm quite sure they want to feature a big time guy. So, what's the kid? Burrow down in Cincinnati. He's one that I could say would have had a shot at winning it. But I'm glad Jalen's not on it. It's not a big deal for us for him to be on the Madden cover. Not for me anyway. That's a small thing to a giant for him to be on the cover. So I'm glad he's not. So with that being said, this is Bet on Yourself Media. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you can get this content once it's presented, and hit that thumbs up. Hit me a like, hit that like button, and on top of that, with being said, did any of y'all see the new Jalen Hurts film with the Rose of Harlem? I think it was pretty dope. It was pretty nice. I like that. I did take a look at it. It was really, really well done. Jalen does what Jalen does. He's the guy. He's that guy. He's that guy. And that just gives more fuel to the fire for all the other people around the world, around the league, football players and others, to be more hate, add more fuel to the fire. Because I know they're gonna have negative comments about it, but it was a nice video, and it is a nice video. I have some clippings I might throw in there. I probably will throw a little segment of it, but I doubt it. I'm quite sure most of y'all have seen it already. If you haven't, go check it out on YouTube. It's on Inside Eagle or something like that. So that's where it's at. And that's being said with that. And another thing I wanted to talk about was the NFC top ratings, what they had. Uh, Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter and Sidney Brown all ranked. Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter was ranked number one, which he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be ranked number one. Why shouldn't he? He's the best player that came out the draft this year. The best. And everybody knows that. So, he's ready up for the challenge. I can't wait to see him, do what he got to do, get the job done. He's going to get the job done. I got faith in him. And they had Nolan Smith at number 6 here. So, good choice. I mean, he's in the top 10 of that. So that being said, I mean, I'm glad for the young man. Nolan's going to do his thing. He's going to be a rotational piece. I like what he's doing in OTAs. He's been aggressive. He's been working hard. He obviously been in the playbook. He's been hungry. He asked the coach on draft night, get me that playbook ASAP. So he's ready. They down there working at the OTAs, man. Them guys are working. Them guys are really working. And then they had Sidney Brown, number 10. Now, Sidney Brown, for me, I like this guy a lot. I like him a heck of a lot. And I believe he's going to do great things for us. When he gets on the field, when he does play, because I believe he might become a starter. That's where I'm at with him. He just might become a starter for us. But right now they had Blankenship and the other kid as starters going through the OTAs this past couple of weeks. But I can see Sidney Brown sneaking in there with reps, getting playing time, and possibly winning that over by the time season starts. But now unless they just want to go with Blankenship and as a starter along with the other someone else. But I can see Blankenship and Sidney starting, Sidney Brown. I don't have no problem with that. Sidney Brown and him, they can both start together. The Blankenship, he picked up some muscle. He got stronger. He's already fast. He gets to the ball. He tackles. He's a downhill hitter. He like to stick that wood to you. So, hey, put him out there. Put him out there. I like to see him out there. He's going to be a surprise in camp, I believe. I really got high expectations for Sidney Brown this upcoming camp when this camp comes around. And one thing else I wanted to do is I want to give a shout out to Philly 500, man. I don't know what's going on with you and this Mark Holmes guy, man, but this guy here is out of his mind, man. He's out of his mind. It's just so hilarious that this guy's supposed to be on vacation. Philly 500 mentioned this on his thing, and his wife won't let him sleep in his bedroom because he's out there in the middle of the water trying to make videos. He's supposed to be out with his wife enjoying his time with his loved one. This guy is so messed up. Philly 500, man, I got to give you that one, brother. Yep, you got it. You got that on me. Yep, twice for that one. Yeah, I got to give him a shout out on that. That was so hilarious. I saw that. But with that being said, man, I really want to say to all my people that's watching or have subscribed to my channel, I really, really appreciate it very much. It does not go unnoticed. I'm moving. I'm making strides. Every day. I'm digging in. I'm in the trenches. And I just want to let y'all know, with y'all support, and y'all backing me. I'm so appreciative, and I'm very grateful for it. And that's from the bottom of my heart. Sincerely to all y'all. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Subscribe to Bet on Yourself Media. I am the host, Reggie, aka Yep. And with that being said, you know what we say around here. Yep. Be good. Be safe. God bless. And let's keep the main thing the main thing. Like Jalen said, I didn't go through the smoke, through the fire to smell the smoke. Born strong. I'm out of here. Peace.